Okay. Dude, I want to watch more. There's another clip right here. Michi's mom meets Shoto IRL and immediately becomes a fan. I'm gonna watch this.
I did end up arriving later, but
I want to see this
was
one.
already there, and I arrived.
Oh,
fuck.
fuck.
So I told my mom, like, hey mom, I'll take my own bags, but can you take your own bags? Because I need to check in. The first hotel room is the hotel that Numi shares with her roommates. The second hotel room is the room I share with everyone else. And the third hotel room is the room that my mom is sharing with her friend. So when I arrived, I'm like, Mom, I need to check in for my room and your room. So let me do that real quick. And she's like, yeah, of course. So I went up to the front desk. Now here's something that I don't know if Shoto told you guys this part of the story. So I went up to the lobby lady and she was so sweet. She's like, welcome. And I'm like, hi, I'm checking in. There's 2 rooms that I need to check in. She checked my booking number and she's like, oh, wait. Are you the person that man was talking about? And I was like, oh, yes. I'm assuming that's Shoto. I was like, yes, that's my friend. Yes. I don't know why, chat. I swear, I'm not crazy. The moment I said yes, she gave me like a look. You know what I mean? She gave me like a...
What is that? What? Huh? She gave her a look.
You know, like that. And I was like, yes, that's my friend, the man that came in. She's like, okay, so you booked this for 5 people? And I'm like, yes, it's gonna be 5 people. And she's like, okay, is anyone else here yet? And I'm like, no, it's just me and him for now. And she's like, oh, when are the other 3 showing up? And I'm like, later throughout the day, I think. I'm not too sure, but for now, it's just me and him checking in. And she looked at me like,
what? What? Hold on a second. What the f was she implying? Huh? She got it all wrong. Oh my god. There's no way that I forgot about this. Yeah, we were talking about it. I didn't know it was that weird. She was like, oh, yeah. I think the concierge lady or receptionist lady was like being suggestive or something like that. Or what? Like, I don't know. What?
A hotel roommate. And I was like, okay. That's when it dawned on me. I am going to be alone with Shoto for like 8 fucking hours. Like, I didn't think about it. Like, I knew everyone else was coming later. Like, Yuzu was coming in later and Yusan was joining us the next day. But like, I didn't think about the fact that I'm gonna be alone with Shoto for like 7 to 8 fucking hours in a hotel. Damn, what the am I gonna do with Shoto? The moment I thought about that.
Oh yeah, that was like when we went to get the massages and then we ended up eating with Yusan and all that stuff.
Guess who came waddling in? The SHXTOU himself. Oh my god, Michi, hey. You know how so many
I just came from the bathroom.
Like, oh, every time I meet Shoto, he gives you the biggest bear hug. Like, not to me. Because our first impression, I'm not gonna give you a hug because, dude,
I don't know. Like, did she want a hug? I like giving my friends I know hugs, but like, you know, we just got here. I like feel like we're both kind of stinky after the rides, like the plane ride. Like, why would we? I don't know. Like, I'm just trying to be considerate, right?
IRL of each other wasn't the
and like I gotta be sure like you're cool with that, you know, like
best. And we only got closer recently because of all the collabs we did, but we ain't close like that. You know what I mean?
Well, so, okay, I'll say now we are. We're close like that now.
Literally me and Shoto in front of this lady, and we are acting so fucking awkward. Like, Shoto is like trying to look at me and being like, hey. I raised my hand to kind of give a hello. He raised his hand to kind of give a handshake. So now my hand has to like come up all the way down to like shake his hand.
That was awkward. Okay, not gonna lie, that one was really awkward. I tried to like give her a handshake. I don't know why I thought it would be a good idea to go for a handshake. And then her hand's like waving at me. So then it's like, oh, she has to like put it down to like handshake. It was awkward. Oh my god, that one was awkward. That was really, ooh. That felt so weird. I'm like, dude, is it weird I went for a handshake? I don't know, because I didn't want to like go for a hug. I was like, hey, what's up, bro? I don't think it was even a handshake. Maybe it was a dap up and then just turned into a handshake because she thought it was a handshake. I don't know. I tried to dap her up maybe.
Down to up. So now we're shaking hands like face level. Like, it was one of those. It was so awkward.
Okay,
so
okay, that one was. I'm not gonna lie, that was very awkward.
This, eh?
No, it's not.
I introduced my mom. Now here is yet another second mistake. So my mom was there, and I was like, "Hey, mom. So this is Shoto. Shoto, this is my mother." And Shoto was like, "Hello there. It's so nice to meet you, Mom Chibi." And my mom's like, "Ha ha ha ha. Oh, you're Shoto. Oh wow. Ha ha. Hello." And then Shoto gave my mom a gift. Now here's the thing. Before this trip, Shoto asked me like, hey, do you and your family like pork? I was like, we don't eat it. Like, well, I don't eat it, right? And Shoto is so funny. Shoto's like, oh, is it because it's haram? And I was like,
dude, I had to ask. I don't know. I was like, oh wait, is it because it's haram? Like they don't like she doesn't eat pork, right? So oh god. So I was like, okay, I don't get that for her and her family. I'm like, okay, I noted. But then no, it wasn't. It's just because she's a vegetarian or something.
I appreciate it. And I'm like, yes, it is. Technically, you are correct. But it's because I'm pescatarian. But
pescatarian, right.
That is true. That is true. So I just said yes. So
my bad,
Shoto
bro.
gave my mom this really pretty coffee thing. It's like coffee, but it's packed. You know, like it has like a really pretty box. It has a pretty bag. So Shoto handed it over to my mom. She's like, here you go. Like, this is for you, ma'am. And my mom was like, oh my god, a gift for Watashi. Oh my gosh. And then ever since that day, the thought of Shoto didn't leave her mind. I'm gonna tell you what happened recently. This is after the trip. I just got out of the hospital. My mom called to check up on me. She's like, anyways, I drank the coffee with your dad like earlier today. Tasted so fucking good. That Shoto kid, great taste. And I'm like, oh, I'm so happy that you like. I'll tell Shoto that you like this gift. And she's like, yeah, I mean,
W glaze.
VTubers are just really charming, huh? I guess that's part of the job. And I'm like, mother, I have never heard you call me charming in my life. So where is this coming from? She's like, not you. I'm talking about Shoto. And I was like, ah, well, you said VTubers. Last I checked, I'm a VTuber too, but me, I guess. So I was like,
no.
oh, yeah, no, Shoto is very charming. She's like, man, what?
Oh, poor
has
Michi.
he always been a VTuber? Like, how long? And I made the mistake of I said, oh no, I think Shoto was like a med student. Like, I think he was like working in like a medical field before he was a VTuber. And I said that. My mom literally went, what? And I'm like, yes, I think he was like a med student, or he was working in the medical field or something. And my mom's like, what? He's a doctor? I'm like,
no,
I think maybe.
No, not a doctor.
He is charming and he is a doctor. I'm like, well, he's a VTuber now, but I mean, kind of. And she's like, what? He looks very like fit. And I'm like, oh yeah, he works out. Like, he works out almost every day. She's like, what? Like half vomiting. You know, like, what? He also work out. And I'm like, yes. She's like, oh wait, didn't you guys go to this like facial place and dentist place? I'm like, yes, he likes that. She's like, what? He likes taking care of himself. So
Dude, you know, that's something I'm surprised about too. Whenever I got a facial, right, either in Manila or in Thailand, right, I realized the people there always like mentioned about how, wow, you have really nice skin. Do you use skincare products, right? This happened 3 separate occasions, right? And I thought, okay, that's kind of weird. They asked me 3 times, like different people. Apparently, it's very. Then one of the ladies talked about, wow, that's really nice. You take time to take care of your own skin and stuff, right? And then she said, like, a lot of men don't typically do that. It's really refreshing. I'm like, oh wow, that's really nice of you to say. Like, I didn't know like they could tell that, you know, I take good care of my skin or something like that. But you know, it just lets me know like, oh wow, my routine is working, right? And it's like, that's probably part of the reason why like Michi's mom is like surprised, oh, this guy takes care of himself and his health too. Like, I care a lot about it. Okay, humble brag, bro. What do you mean? Let me glaze myself a little bit, okay? I put a lot of work into that. I'm so routine with it day and night. All right, I deserve to glaze myself, right? It's fine. What's with a little bragging? Sometimes you gotta gas yourself up a little bit sometimes, all right? And there's no harm in that, all right? I think we as a society need to like get back into that, right? It's okay to like, you know, gas yourself up like here and there, like not all the time, obviously, otherwise you come off as a narcissist. But you know, it's good that I can pat myself on the back because other people recognize that I put work into myself, and that's a good thing, right? Am I not supposed to enjoy that? Oh, is this some toxic masculinity bullshit you're gonna try to pull on me? Like, I don't know. I'm just saying, I feel like it's deserved. That's it.
It's over, man. It's over. And you know something so crazy? She went to my dad and went, hey, you know Michi's friend Shoto? Guess what he got us? So my dad is over here also equally as smitten as my mother.
Wow.
Being like, wow, your friend thought about me. I wasn't even on the trip,
and
but
the dad
he thought about me. This guy, very nice. Is he single?
Oh, what? Wait, I didn't know about that. What? Huh? The dad said, am I single?
You know, my dad was talking to me. He's like, is this guy single? And I'm like, I don't know, Dad. He's like, you know, a man.
Oh my.
I'm going to tell you this. My dad gave me a pep talk on how, how men show their love. He's like, you know, guys do these things to show that they want you more than a friend. And I'm like, yes? What
no, that's not it. I'm just trying to be nice to her family because I want to be, like, she's coming on the trip and the mom's coming on the trip. And I'm like, oh, wow. Okay, first time meeting the mom, I might as well, like, give her a gift and, like, something she could share with, like, you know, either Michi or, like, you know, the husband and stuff like that. I was just trying to be considerate, right? It's not, oh, but I don't want your daughter. I just wanted you to approve of me and our friendship. That's it, bro. What is she trying to say?
You mean
what is the dad trying to say?
Like giving their father a present. That is a sign that they are like, father, I want to be with your daughter. And I'm
no!
like, is this about Shoto? He's like, yes. No. And I'm like, absolutely not. Shoto is not like that because Shoto likes himself a lot. Also, I think he likes cock and I don't have. And my dad...
Is that what she said? Is that what she said? Why would you say that? I'm bisexual, bro. Okay, that's one thing. Okay. Damn, you just like outright said, oh damn, Shoto like cock.
It's like, no, you are a beautiful girl. I'm like, that is the problem.
What?
Low key, my parents are like softcore shipping me with this man because he got my mother a very fancy. This coffee got some drugs in it. I swear to God.
No, it's not, bro.
Like,
the coffee was just, I went to the, okay, you guys want to know the context? I went to this place in Singapore that like had really good coffee selections. I like take the time to like look at all of them and I'm like, okay. So Michi's mom is like, you know, Asian, Indonesia. I'm like trying to think about like what kind of coffee would better suit her like palate if she's like a seasoned coffee drinker. So then I asked the staff for help and like, can you help me choose and select like what would be best for like, you know, someone like that. And then like they gave me a few different selections and then like they described like the notes that it would taste. It's very bougie. I don't know why they went above and beyond for that, but like it was expensive coffee too. It was like close to 200 USD, right? For like that gift box of coffee plus like some other like sweets involved with it too. But then I was like, oh, well, you know, it's worth it because like I want to make a good impression, right? And stuff. So I was like, you know, this seems like a good thing. They like coffee, so I'll do this. And it's like, you know, it's actually something that can be enjoyed with multiple people. It's like, you know, they enjoy the beverage too. So I was like, oh, wow, yeah, sure, why not, right? So that's why I'm like, next time I'll do tea, right? And like a tea set if I ever get the opportunity to meet them, right? No wonder they thought you were trying to court with their daughter is crazy. No. That's the craziest thing I've learned from all this is that her parents are shipping us. I'm like, what are you talking about? Don't do that. No, motherfucker. What? I think your daughter is just funny and very hilarious.
7 to 8 fucking hours in a
Okay, well, that's it. It sounds a bit traditional. Yeah, I think her parents are just traditional. Mine are traditional as well, but like my mom and dad are like, they've warmed up to a little bit more they've loosened up. I think my parents have definitely loosened up on like being so strict over the years, I would say. But I don't know about her parents. I mean, the fact that she mentioned to her dad, like, oh, I think Shoto like cock, right? Who just says that? And then he didn't really wince that much. Hey, maybe that's a W. But people forget. Even Michi forgot that I'm bisexual. I like women. I like men. But I'm very picky. That's all. I'm just a very picky guy. Damn, bro. Anyways, that was something about my appointment. My appointment is in 30 minutes. It's okay. Like I have time to get ready to go because it's like 10 minutes away from me. So, okay, I'm gonna close out intro of a K-drama. What are you guys talking about? This is how rich CEO X poor stories go. Okay, man. You guys can think all you want about that, but it ain't. No, that's not how it was meant to be. I think their parents can be delusional in that. Go ahead, but I'm holding out for a twunk still. Hopefully, I don't know. Anyways. You guys, you have a wonderful day. I will be back to stream probably tomorrow or Friday.